Welcome back to KwasiBOLD TV. Hey, thank you guys for joining me and welcome to the new people. Great to have you guys here. Please share, subscribe, like, notification bell for notification purposes. Thank you so much. We had a great weekend of football matches. I mean, there was so many drama, so many talking points at most of the matches that went on. We're gonna start on LFC. We will discuss if we bottle it. Is it like wasted chance? I mean, there's so much things that went on, and we're gonna focus on LFC games versus the Bees. Well, the game started as expected. You know, the ground was buzzing. They were loud. They started with a lot of energy. I mean, they knew, like I said on my last video, the midfield was the main option that we needed to control of. And they knew that. So what did they do? They started doing long balls. They bypassed our midfield. Ball went straight to their defense. Our defensive structure was not there at all. I mean, from Jump Street, especially Robo was always out of position. It seems like when the line moves up and there's a long ball coming in, and when Virgil looked behind him, Robo is out of position. And at one point he did tell him, dude, line up with us, We started very slowly, but eventually we started making better passes, better movements. Salah put a ball in between the goalie, and then their defender cleared the ball off the line. They also got the same chance. It was also off a counterattack, and Matip also cleared the ball off the line. That should have never happened. We give him a free kick. It was a cheap free kick. We give it to Curtis and Robo, in my opinion, were not communicating. It was a playground practice thing that they've been probably planning on for a while. Same thing, they did about 3 or 4 times. So I don't know why we didn't clear those type, we didn't defend better. Ball get across, pass across the goal. Fab not alert. Fab was not alert. They get the ball, go. Within a couple of minutes, Henderson, beautiful cross. The header was just beautiful from Jota. We responded well. We started controlling a little bit more. There was some form of urgency. Curtis also had a shot on goal that the goalie had to fingertips to the pole. Jota reacted, and guess what? The goalie makes a save that is like, wow. And this is always those type of situations when LFC will play a team and the goalie all of a sudden becomes like the world's greatest goalie ever lived. And that was one of these matches. So we went on, went into halftime 1-1. Second half, we started a little bit better. In my opinion, it seems like we were slowly picking up the pace. The passes and the runs were doing good. Brentford, but those guys, they work really hard. Being at home, the fans buzzing, loud, non-stop. So they were working really hard. They were very relentless. They started doing their same thing, throwing the ball over the midfield straight to the defense. Their strikers was giving Matip and Van Dijk a lot of problems. I've never seen that in a very long time. What's the name? We get a pass from Fab. That pass, it looked like Van Dijk. Pass from way deep in midfield all the way to Salah. And the way Salah just slightly passed the ball, it felt like somebody was 5 yards away and gave him that ball. VAR did a review, and it was a goal. Congratulations to Salah, 100 goals for LFC. Brentford also, we created a lot of chances. Salah had a great chance where the game would have been over, but, we kept missing. This is one thing that concerns me a lot about us missing so many. We create a lot, but we miss a lot. Brentford somehow find a way to score again. Lack of communication from the defensive part of the team, and they put the ball in the back of the net. It's just a little rebound off a post, and then it's in the net, We started off again. Now every time they score, we stop we start back to our game, and it's like every time we restarted. Beautiful tender strike from Curtis, which remember it was like a Gerrard's type of shot from outside the 18, like 20, 30 yards out. Ball goes in, Klopp stops him out. We're like, okay, maybe he's gonna try to control it. Personally, I think right there he should have brought in Milner to solidify and put some energy in the midfield. I understand why he brought Firmino, because he wanted the ball to slow down, but I don't think that match, if we were still 2-2, yes, by the time we win it, so we didn't need Firmino, but Klopp made that decision. So again, defensive, lack of communication, a whole bunch of scuffle in front of goal, and they tied the game 3-3. Like I said, Salah made a few missed chances that I don't know why. Also, the goalie also had a worldie. The goal, we have to give it up to the goalie. But this match for itself, yes, Brentford played well, but we can't just give all the credit to Brentford. We were awful. Okay, there was no communication. VVD looked lethargic. Matip could not bring his game up. Normally, when VVD is not playing well, Matip is the one who is able to get him back to speed. Robo was all over the place. Besides the pass he gave to Curtis, I mean, there's nothing that we could say. Trent was being outplayed. He was being tag team. There were like, at one point, there were 3 guys on him. The third goal, there was 3 guys on him. And the midfielders could not see that to be like, hey, we need to back him up. Personally, I think they left him hanging. But Trent also needed to communicate. And that was where the whole defensive structures felt like everybody was doing whatever they want. You know, to me, this is our Villa game last year, where we got trumped for 7-2. So I hope this is a wake-up call. It's good that we came up with a point. We should have come up with 3 points. But this is one of those matches where a lot of times back in the day, LFC will lose. But we are not back in the day anymore. We need to start taking care of business. Okay, so that's my thing. I'm going to do a quick rundown on my ratings. Personally, everybody was poor. but before I do that, please share, subscribe, like. My ratings is going to be quick. I mean, Alisson, excuse me. Alisson, I'll give him a 6. I feel like when he realized that the defensive part of the team was not up to par, he should have commanded it. He needed to talk to VVD and Matip to be able to talk to the team to be able to structure themselves better. So I give him a 6. Trent, I'll give Trent a 7. No, I'll give him a 6. Same thing. He was too quiet. He needed to let people know, hey, I'm being teamed up. You all need to help me out. I didn't see that from him, so I'll give him a 6. Matip, 5. VVD, 5. Yeah, they didn't show their quality self at all. They didn't grace themselves with any pride at all. It was, I don't think they're gonna like it themselves. Robo, I'll give him a 4. Robo was not in existence. I don't know what was wrong with him. He was not in existence. Hendo, I'll give him a 6. He left Trent get overrun too many times. He's the captain. He needed to talk more. He needed to get the team together. I know he tried. He was playing well, but nah, Steven Gerrard would never like that. So I'll give him a 6. Fab, I'll give him a 5 because the midfield was being trumped, and that's his responsibility to make sure that he organized the midfield, especially on the defensive part. Who was it? Curtis. I give Curtis an 8. I mean, that goal alone should I give him a 9, but I felt like a few times he was out of position and the midfield was being outrun. I'll give him Curtis an 8. Salah, I give Salah a 7. And it should have been a 6, but I'll give him a 7 for his 100th goal. Jota, also a 7. Mane, 6. Mane, I'll give Mane a 7. The front 3, I give him 7. They did their job. All right. Mane was also running back to play defense. He didn't create enough chances, but his defensive power was helping him, because if he didn't drop back a lot, Robo would have been in a lot of trouble. But anyway, guys, like I said, please share, subscribe, like. Let's move on. There were so many good matches, and this is the thing that I think LFC fans are frustrated because there was so much drama over the weekend. Let's discuss and let's see what was happening over the weekend. So let's start with Chelsea and City. You know, perfect score for us. This is a chance where we should have capitalized on it and get the whole 3 points, but we did not. It was a great match. City came in there with a lot of energy. Chelsea had no ideas. Tuchel seems like he ran ideas and he got found out. Pep came in there with a plan and he sticks to his regular plan, and that worked for him. So yeah, Chelsea, y'all need to be careful. Tuchel sometimes, that's why I always get him in trouble. His ego gets in the way and he thinks sometimes he knows better than everybody else. Aston Villa and Man U, that was beautiful. That is the only thing that brought me a smile in my face, because seeing the Manures losing at Old Trafford. Why didn't Ronaldo kick the penalty kick? The goalie Martinez told him, let Ronaldo. Oh man, that was beautiful. Hernandez himself kicked the ball and basically killed some birds. As we would say, he shot the ball. Oh man, wow. And of course, LFC and Brentford 3-3. Everton, Rafa Evolution. Y'all sleeping on Rafa. Same point as City, Chelsea, and everybody else. He's out there. Of course, Sunday, Super Sunday, we had the North London Derby. Hey, good job to the Gunners. Tottenham, we have no idea what's going on with you guys. I mean, Nuno needs to grow a pair and bench somebody, because I believe that Kane is hindering this team. He doesn't want to be there. They should have sold him for the 100, but they got greedy. And now look at you. But anyway, so guys, I would like to thank you so much for joining me. This was a quick review. But yeah, LFC, we have, I think we got Porto on Tuesday, and I can't even think about the lineup, because we got, okay, we play Brentford, we got Porto, then we got City on Sunday. So there's going to be so many changes. I'm going to put it on my Twitter account, what I think my lineup is going to be for Porto. So check me up on KwasiBOLD TV, at KwasiBOLD on Twitter. Please, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys joining me. Please share, subscribe, like, bring those subs up, bring those likes up. LFC, yeah, we dropped some points. I don't want to say it's a bottle job, but we still got a point. We are still on top of the league. LFC, top of the league. So guys, thank you so much. Archie, KwasiBOLD, peace.